Welcome to Baker High Wildcats football. And now, Baker High Wildcats football.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to another edition of 2021 Baker County Wildcat Football. Friday Night Lights coming to you live tonight from Ponte Vedra, Florida. Ponte Vedra High School on the campus here. The Shark Tank is what they call this place. And Jackie Baker and myself, this is Mike Cruz, ready to bring you all the action. 2021 Baker County Wildcat Football is the Wildcats on the road tonight, traveling to face the Ponte Vedra High School Sharks. And if you were wondering why it's called the Shark Tank, that's why, because we are here in the Shark Tank and getting ready to go. Nice night for football. The sun has parted ways, and it's a little bit more of what I call an overcast evening. Need a little wind to blow. Jackie, it was a little warm over here earlier on these east stands and the visitor stands here as the Baker County fans have arrived and getting ready for this 7 o'clock kickoff tonight. Both teams come in tonight's game, Jackie, with a 1-1 record. Both teams, one loss on the year so far. Ponte Vedra started out with a loss against Nice High School, the Nice Panthers, just up the road here. The Wildcats losing last week to Vieira at home. Both teams trying to get something established here for this stretch run as we get ready to go. You know, we just feel like we just started the Kickoff Classic a couple of weeks ago in Union County, and here we are in week 3.
Yeah, it flies by, man. It's like you wait on it all year to get here, and then all of a sudden, once this starts rolling, the weeks just start compounding on you, and you're almost halfway to the halfway point of a regular season.
Yeah, and it'll really start to take shape next week because the Wildcats will be back at home next week, and we'll have our first district contest next week, which is what we're kind of getting geared up for. But I've got a lot of keys to the game, Jackie. We'll get to those in a moment when we get through with the national anthem, but just want to remind folks to stay with us throughout the broadcast here on WFBB 97.5 as we bring you all the action of Baker County Wildcat Football 2021. And should be an exciting one here on the road tonight. We're going to take a 2-minute break for the national anthem, and when we come back, we'll give you the keys to tonight's ball game. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
And we welcome you back here to Ponte Vedra High School. Start of tonight's matchup, the Baker County Wildcats traveling on the road tonight to face the Sharks from Ponte Vedra High School. And we're getting set to get underway here. Jackie, some of the folks listening in back at home may be wondering, who are these teams we've been playing the last couple of weeks? Well, Vienna High School came up last week from Brevard County, a 7A school. Tonight we're facing Ponte Vedra, another 7A school. And in a couple of weeks, we'll go on the road or be back at home to face Mandarin, and Mandarin's an 8A school. So playing several teams this year that are not what you call typical opponents for a Baker County team. You know, Bradford County, obviously, to start the year, that was a normal rival that you typically see. But you see some other guys on the schedule this year, and that's kind of exciting and refreshing. Get to play some of these new guys that we haven't seen so much. And over here in Ponte Vedra High School tonight, another one of those opportunities. So can't tell you a lot about these guys other than the fact that well-coached, a disciplined team that's going to throw the football a lot. That's what we expect. But let's just talk about the Wildcats, you know, for a minute. You know, we mentioned the fact of playing other schools, playing some bigger school competition. That doesn't always mean better. It just means those schools are bigger. But, you know, I mentioned earlier, next week, Jackie, we go back home in one of those games that really matters, your first district matchup of the year against Paxton. You want to be fresh and ready for that. So really, you know, what the Wildcats need from a key perspective is the defense just needs to continue to play well. The defense has played really well in the first three contests, including the Kickoff Classic, but really need to find some continuity on offense. You know, last week a couple of big plays helped the Wildcats, but from an overall perspective, coaching staff looking for some continuity, looking for the ability to drive the football on football teams, and just, you know, we've seen some really big plays. We've got some playmakers that can make some big plays, and sometimes that's all you need. But we'd like to see a little more continuity out of this offense, and I know that's what the coaches are looking for.
Yeah, and just trying to find an identity, you know. What can this team do well? We've seen Coach Mays. He's a lot like previous offensive guys that have come through Baker County. He really wants to be able to throw the football. In his mind, being able to throw the football allows you to run the football effectively. And then we've seen Baker County teams who get out there and we just play smash-mouth football where we're going to run it right down your throats, and we've had success doing that. And so far this year, this team's not really been able to find the rhythm in what they do real well besides get it in the hands of J-Mod Lewis or Cam Smith.
Yeah, those two guys have made some electric plays, both of them last week. Lewis with a 75-yard touchdown on a punt return, and Cam Smith had a 73-yard touchdown run. So we'll see those big plays, and we'll see those electric plays from some of these guys. But like you said, I want to see us line it up on the 20-yard line and make one of those 10-play drives where we just kind of run it down their throat. Now, the thing that we know the Wildcats will do well defensively, man, I tell you, on the back end with the corners, with the safety, they played really well. They're going to need to play well tonight because this team is going to put the ball in the air. The other thing, the linebackers have played so well. You know, you've got the trio, Camilo Rollins, you've got Toby Kinghorn, and Bryce Kazmierzak. I mean, that trio of linebackers has played so well this year, really helping that front line getting the push as well and showing blitz, you know, every so often here and there. If the defense can continue to play well, I look for the offense to continue to take some steps here tonight and start to improve.
Yeah, the defense, obviously, so far in these three contests this year has kind of been the backbone of this Wildcat team, and something we've been used to over the years, putting a stout defensive unit out on the field. And this year's no different. Those guys, you called out that linebacking core. You got Orlando Holland on that defensive front doing big things, causing a lot of chaos. And the two outside guys in the secondary, Carlos Jefferson and Jamil Jones, just not giving up the deep ball like we've seen some teams in the past, able to put them out there on an island and knock it down. So I know that helps Coach Kennedy draw up some other things when you got guys that can cover as well as those two.
That's right, and we'll see the defense on the field to start the game here. Blake Mays has the ball teed up at our 40. Ponte Vedra will get the ball first, and then will drive right to left across your radio dial. Ponte Vedra in the North Carolina light blue outfit, light blue pants, light blue jerseys with the black helmet. Wildcats in the red pants, white jerseys trimmed in red numerals with the black helmet. Kickoff taken around the 10-yard line, returned out to a 26, and that's where Ponte Vedra will put the ball in play. First down and 10.
And this time, I recall correctly, last week we put the offense out on the field first. Tonight, Coach Mays electing to get the defensive unit out there, and I'm always a big believer in putting your strongest unit out there and go ahead and try to get the momentum early on in the game.
I like it, too. Number 12, Ben Burke is a sophomore quarterback for this Ponte Vedra team. Ben Burke is in the shotgun here. Sends a man in motion. He's going to toss the ball inside on a little toss sweep going to the right side, and the Wildcat defense has it defended well, and he's not going very far. Matter of fact, not going anywhere. He loses yards, loses maybe 2.
That time, just good pursuit on the jet sweep from the Wildcat defense, and Orlando Holland, again, instead of just trying to crash and get in there, plays his position perfectly.
Tempo offense here for Ponte Vedra. They line up quickly, but now they look to the sideline for the play call. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback Burke in the shotgun. He's got 1 back in the backfield. Second down, call it 12. Burke takes the ball. They're going to try to run it straight up the middle against the Cats, and that's going to be effective for maybe 3 yards, but it'll bring up third down at about 9.
3rd and 9 here, and this is exactly where you want to be. For this Wildcat defense, an opportunity to get off the field quickly.
Sharks like to go tempo here. The quarterback looks to the sideline after they kind of come up and run their cadence. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. They've run the same formation here, 1 back in the backfield. 3rd down, call it 9. Burke in the gun, takes a snap, looks to fire one. He fires one deep down the right sideline, and it's good.
Oh, wow.
Interception. My goodness, Jamil Jones.
We just talked about him pregame, Mike, and Jamil Jones. Burke just throws up a jump ball, expecting his guy to get it, and may have had a step on Jamil Jones, and Jamil Jones just jumps up and makes a one-handed interception to give the Wildcats straight field position here on their opening drive.
We saw Burke throwing those passes on the sideline before the game. He's got a good arm, but my goodness, Jamil Jones came up and, like you said, one-handed interception, and the Wildcats will get the ball at the 42-yard line. Good start for the defense.
Yeah. That's fire on them right here, Coach May. Just throw into the end zone.
Noah Ray in the shotgun now for the Wildcats. He's got Jamarian Baker in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ray takes a snap, going to give the ball to Baker. Baker running straight ahead. He's across midfield, and Baker with a 10-yard gain on first down.
And I tell you, even last week in the loss to Vieira, on first down runs, we were very effective with Jamarian Baker and Cam Smith.
And that's what you want to just continue to do, get that yardage on first down and keep the chains moving. First down and 10 now in Ponte Vedra territory. Noah Ray fakes one to Baker, keeps it himself, and he's going to gain about 5 yards down to the 43-yard line.
Good job last time. Good decision by Noah Ray. Defensive line keying in on Jamarian Baker, and Noah able to keep it himself and pick up positive yards on first down.
Just a little zone read play that time. The defense crashed on Jamarian Baker. Noah Ray found a hole for 5 yards. Cam Smith gets one here running to the left side, and Cam Smith's going to move the chains again for the Wildcats down to the 36-yard line. A gain of 7 yards here on second down.
Wildcats coming out, going to force the issue on the ground, it seems like, here on this opening drive, Mike, and doing it effectively.
First down and 10 from the Ponte Vedra 36 after the opening turnover. Just underway from Ponte Vedra High School. Handoff Cam Smith again running left side. This time Smith less running room as he gets to the 34, gain of 2 yards, but Ponte Vedra smelled that one.
Yeah, Cam Smith just nothing doing there on that play. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe one of our offensive linemen's out tonight with an injury. And so that offensive front.
Second down, call it 8. Swings it left side. A little pass play over there caught by Blake Mays. And Blake Mays has running room down the left sideline in front of the Ponte Vedra coaching staff. He's all the way down inside the 25 and down inside the 20-yard line. A nice run after the catch by Blake Mays.
Blake Mays knows what he's supposed to do on that play. He makes the first man miss.
All the way to the 18-yard line now. The third first down on this possession for the Cats. run it inside with Baker, and Baker's got a hold down inside the 15-yard line, still fighting down to around the 14-yard line, maybe a gain of 4.
Hands off to number 8 around the right side. Jamarian Baker.
Wildcats have a trio of guys getting sent to the sideline for some apparent jersey issues, maybe, not sure, equipment issues. So we send a couple of new guys into the game here.
So what do you know? Number 1 and number 2 are the 2 guys they send out. The biggest playmakers on the team.
Second down and 6 from the 14-yard line. Ray swings one to the right side. A catch made. He's inside the 10 and down inside the 5-yard line. It'll be a first down and goal. That pass was caught by Derek Major, number 16. And Major knew what to do with it once he caught the football and got to the right side. Gets it down to around the 7-yard line where it'll be first down and goal. The 6.
Good play by Major there. Makai Mosley with a good block on the outside.
First down play, give it to Cam Smith straight ahead, and Cam Smith bails inside the 5 and down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 4 yards on first and goal. The Wildcats will line it up and try to go quickly here. Second down and goal from the 2-yard line. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Just underway. Noah Ray takes it, gives it to Baker, and he walks into the end zone from 2 yards out. And we talked about offensive continuity and being able to drive the football. Well, the Wildcats just did. They got the turnover from Jamil Jones at the 42 in Ponte Vedra, and they just went 58 yards on a round 9-play drive.
I was going to say, that's probably the best put-together drive I've seen all season by the Baker County Wildcat offense.
Mixing it up a little bit with the throw and the run. Heavy on the run, but a few passes caught and some good yards after the catch, and Blake Mays does what he's supposed to do and drills the extra point to make it 7-0.
That's what you want to see, Mike. You want to see the defense go out and make a play. Jamil Jones gets you the first turnover of the game tonight. The offense puts together, like we talked about, a very in-rhythm drive there, running the ball very efficiently. Threw a couple passes there. They were right on the money and what they needed to do and go down and get 7 points. Yeah, that's what you want to see out of your offense, and I tell you what, they did a nice job. That was a very, very well-designed drive. The Wildcats running the football behind Jamarian Baker and Cam Smith, and then coming back with a couple of nice pass plays between Blake Mays, number 23, and Derek Major, and Jamarian Baker ends up with the touchdown from 2 yards out. So great start here for the Cats. We get a turnover on defense and then a good drive from the offense to make it a 7-0 game. And more than anything, what we've seen in these last few games, when the offense does struggle, that defense spends a lot of time out on the field and just gets wore down. This time the defense able to sit back and rest. Had a chance to actually grab some water before they step back out on the field.
Blake Mays has it teed up at the 40, and he's going to boom one here. It's going to come down inside the 10, down to around the 2-yard line. A nice kick by Blake Mays. The return man's going to take it out across the 20 and close to the 23-yard line, and that's where they start. First down and 10. They went 3 plays on their first possession and threw an interception on the third play. Jamil Jones got it, and we'll see if the defense is ready to go after this quarterback again. 7-0 Cats.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Mike, I'm still in shock and awe of that offensive series. We talked about the struggles this offense has showed, and you wouldn't have thought a thing about it on that drive.
Not at all. The offense looked fantastic. Running, mixing in a few passes here and there. First down and 10. Brooks going to take it, give it straight ahead. And the running back's got some room this time. He's out across the 30. A little misdirection on the handoff that time. And they give it to the running back, Stevens. Let's see if I can find it on this 4-page roster they gave us here, Jackie. Mikey Stevens, a senior running back, 5'9", 160. First down for Ponte Vedra across the 36-yard line, right in front of us here. Wildcats on defense, leading 7-0. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. They hand the ball off again, straight ahead, and the Wildcat defense has nothing doing. I saw Camilo Rollins in there to make the stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Camilo Rollins has been there on that play. Ronnie Ellis, the host of Wildcats that time. Very difficult if you just want to try to run inside the tackles. That last first down play was a little misdirection counter play. Had us fooled a little bit, but nothing doing that time.
They give him 2 yards forward progress. Not sure how he got that, but they're at the 39-yard line. Second down play, they're going to hand the ball straight ahead again, and once again, nowhere to run against the middle of that defense. Maybe a yard out to the 40-yard line. They'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. If you're this Wildcat defense, that's right where you want to be. An opportunity here to make another big stop and get that well-oiled machine back out on the field. Burke, the quarterback, sends one receiver to the right, 2 to the left. He's got one back in the backfield on 3rd down and 7. Burke rolls to his left. Orlando Holland gets double-teamed over here, and a catch is going to be made across midfield as the receiver went down on a little curl pattern and caught the pass in front of the Wildcats, and they'll get a first down. Yeah, that time they rolled Burke out to the left and gave him a little extra time as Orlando Holland was getting triple teamed.
Wyatt Rogers on the reception. It sets up Ponte Vedra at the Wildcat 46-yard line, 1st and 10. We've got the mid-quarter timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
And we send a big hello to all those Wildcat fans back in Baker County still listening in to the ball game on the road tonight at Ponte Vedra High School. Wildcats on top 7-0. Ponte Vedra with the ball 1st and 10 from the Wildcat 46. Burke sends a man in motion. The snap is a bad one, and you're going to get a flag here for false start, I believe, against Ponte Vedra, as that play was not going to happen from the beginning.
That time, normally Ponte Vedra, one of those teams, kind of like a Bowles team, Mike. They're very well coached, don't make very many mistakes like that. So the Wildcats going to benefit from the first penalty of Ponte Vedra tonight.
5 yards back, takes them back to their own territory, back to the 49-yard line. 1st down and 15. Burke takes it, going to give it straight ahead to the running back, and he's going to get bottled up right at the line of scrimmage. That's 34, Mikey Stevens. Mikey Stevens not getting much yardage that time, maybe give him a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 14. 6 minutes to go exactly in the first quarter. Wildcats on top 7-0. Burke in the shotgun, looks to the right side, looks to the coaching staff. He's got one receiver left, 2 receivers right, one back in the backfield. This time is Nolan Parlett in the backfield, the running back. 2nd down play. Burke's going to keep it himself, taking it to the running back, and Burke's going to get drilled. Oh, my goodness, he got drilled. Jefferson got him first, and then Orlando Holland came over and cleaned him up, I believe.
Oh, my goodness. Carlos Jefferson is going to make sure Burke remembers him tonight. Orlando Holland in pursuit there, and you're right. Both of those guys clean it up. Make Burke pay for keeping that one, and it's going to bring up 3rd and long here.
Looked like he might have had a little room when he faked the handoff and he came around the left end, but the Wildcats closed it up very quickly. 3rd down and 13 now, right at midfield. Burke in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 1 back in the backfield. On 3rd down, Burke takes the snap, drops straight back, looks to throw. He's going to be hit and sacked in the backfield. Cans was back there. Orlando Holland was back there. Spurlock was back there.
Yeah, you saw it. Mike Kaz just goes from the linebacker position there, and Burke, I don't think he realized how quick Kaz was because he got in there in a hurry. And they're able to bring Burke to the ground and going to force the Ponte Vedra punt.
Ty Clark is the punter for Ponte Vedra. He stands back at around the 35. Jamon Lewis for the Wildcats goes back deep. I think he's too deep, Jackie. He's all the way inside the 10. Maybe he's seen Clark punt on film and knows something we don't. Snap is back. Clark gets a foot into it, and it's a low-line drive that's going to hit and roll down to around the 24-yard line where the Wildcats will take it. No chance to even return that one.
Not sure how much closer he could have got. I don't think he would return that one.
That ball went about maybe 10 feet high. spiraled, but did not get the roll they were looking for. They said flag on the play. Do you see one?
Winfrey threw his beanie where the ball stopped at. It's the orange one, though. So.
First down and 10. Cats offense back on the field. They had the ball earlier and went on a 9-play drive, a 9-play, 58-yard drive. Jamarian Baker scoring from 2 yards out to make it a 7-0 Wildcat lead here early. And now the offense back on the field. We've stopped Ponte Vedra twice, once with an interception, and the second time made them punt. So first down and 10, Cats from the 24. Miller Ray fires one out to the left side. He's got a catch made over there on the far sideline, and I believe that's J-Ma Lewis, and J-Ma Lewis is going to get all the way out near the 40-yard line and a first down.
Great play there on first down, just finding a way to get it in playmaker's hands. That's how nothing fancy. Just a little wide receiver screen to J-Ma Lewis. As soon as Noah Ray gets that ball, he's firing it out there, and J-Ma makes a man miss and able to pick up a first down.
Very controlled passing game so far for the Cats. 3 receivers this time, out to the right side, 1 to the left. Jamarian Baker in the backfield with Noah Ray. Just shy of the 40-yard line, first down and 10. Noah Ray takes the snap, fires one to the right side this time, and Mosley looking off the field and trying to run with the ball before he had it. Incompletion makes the second down.
Oh, yeah, we talked about it pregame, Mike. Need to get the ball in Mosley's hands a little more, and that time they try it. And you're right, just looked upfield a little too soon.
And he had room to run, Jack. He got a block over here, sealed the edge, and looked like Mosley was going to have good yardage. Second down play, going to run the ball with Baker straight ahead. And Baker's going to pile his way out to the 42-yard line, and it's going to bring up a third down and maybe 7 for the Cat offense.
And that's what an incomplete pass will do to you right there, Mike. It kind of hampers everything you had going for you.
Well, you're trying to keep positive yards on first down, and so that incompletion just kind of stalls you out. Third down, 7. Noah Ray takes the snap, rolling right. He's got a man. J-Ma Lewis makes the catch across midfield to the 46 or 48-yard line. Ponte Vedra and a Wildcat first down.
That time a good throwing catch by Noah Ray, and you're right. This controlled passing game. Let Noah Ray get comfortable back there.
J-Ma just went down around 10 yards and just sat down, and Ray found him for the first down. Handoff this time, fake to Cam Smith. Noah Ray kept it himself, and Ponte Vedra made him pay for it. Cam Smith got the fake handoff, and Noah Ray was going to take it straight up the middle, and Ponte Vedra met Noah Ray at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that time, that was a good play by the defensive end for Ponte Vedra. He played Cam Smith pretty well there, and when Noah elected to keep it, he made him pay for it.
Second down, 11. Cats lost a yard on the play. Noah Ray going to fire one on second down, and he's got a receiver. Catch made on the far sideline. Blake Mays with a catch, tries to run upfield, going to pick up about 6 yards on the play and make third down a little more manageable. Third down and 4 upcoming. Down to the Ponte Vedra 42-yard line right in front of us here. Need to get it to the 37 for a first down. Noah Ray, 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Jamarian Baker in the backfield with him. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter, and the Cats up 7-0. Ray takes the snap, looks downfield, set up the screen. He's got a catch made by Jamarian Baker, but he's going to come up maybe a half yard short. What do you think, Jack?
I don't know. I think they're going to give him the spot there.
Oh, man.
Oh,
not even a measurement.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was going to be close, but everybody's with first down here. We're going to go fast.
First down, yeah. First down from the 37. Noah Ray swings one to the right side. Baker's got a catch. Lost his shoe and then gets tackled right away. He tried to cut up inside, and he didn't have any traction as their shoe was gone.
It shook itself out of his shoe.
Second down and 10 now from right there from the 37-yard line. That third down conversion, Jackie, was a screen pass, but it wasn't your typical screen pass. The ball was a little high, but Jamarian Baker went up and got it, got enough for the first down. Second down play now. Noah Ray going to give it to Cam Smith. Cam Smith is going to be met right at the line of scrimmage.
2 plays in a row. These running backs just can't find the crease. Had pretty good success in the run game on that first series, and now it's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 situation. 50 seconds, stops running to end the first quarter.
Third down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Noah Ray takes a snap, straight drop, good protection. He fires one across the middle, And he had J-Mod Lewis, and the ball's going to be batted away and falls to the ground incomplete. J-Mod had to turn around just a little bit behind him, and I thought he might come down with it.
Yeah, that was not a bad ball. I may like to see Noah get rid of that one a little sooner when J-Mod's in the team, not make it quite to the safety, but that's a ball that's got to be caught by J-Mod Lewis, and the Wildcats are going to be forced to punt it here with 37 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Nice job by the offensive line that time. Jackie Noah Ray had plenty of time to throw, and almost a great completion to J-Mod Lewis. Punt here coming down inside the 10-yard line, and Blake Mays snaps it back, but they're going to say it was a touchback. And Ponte Vedra will take it from the 20-yard line with 29 seconds to go. We'll keep it here for the last 29 seconds of the first quarter. Jackie, big night here on Wildcat Radio. Got a big Farm Bureau halftime report coming up tonight. I want to thank all of our sponsors, as always, for making Wildcat football possible on Friday nights here. But tonight, Jackie, we're going to do something special. My man Tim Hughes contacted me again, and he said, hey, not this weekend because the Jaguars are on the road, but next weekend, that Broncos game, we've got some tickets to give away thanks to American Recycling and Tim Hughes. We're going to do that at halftime tonight, so stay tuned. First down play, Burke, they lose the snap here, and they have to go back and pick it up. Bad snap, the running back and Burke kind of looked at each other, and they'll lose some yardage.
Wildcats catch a break there. Bad snap. Looks like Ponte Vedra going to let this first quarter just wind down.
Under 10 to go here, and that play lost about 7 yards. And you're right, first quarter is going to come to an end. We'll give you some more information about that ticket giveaway coming up at our Farm Bureau halftime report. Brought to you by American Recycling, but right now we'll take a 1-minute timeout. And at the end of the first quarter, Wildcats lead at 7-0. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate, call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
One quarter of football in the books here from Ponte Vedra High School. The Wildcats on top 7-0. Second down and 17 now for Ponte Vedra. Quarterback Burke's going to hand one off inside, and the Wildcat defense does a good job of bottling up the running back there after a short gain, and it'll bring up third down and very long.
Third and long, and again, just trying to run right up the gut on this Wildcat defense, and nothing doing that time.
Makes you wonder if they watched any film, Jack. That defense is solid, really good.
I guess you got to keep them honest, but not the first place I would choose to go against the Wildcat defense.
Third down play coming up. Quarterback Burke looks to the sideline for the call. They need about 15 here on third down. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. They're going to run the football again on third down and 15. Very surprising there. And the Wildcats stop the running back after maybe a gain of one, and they'll have to punt it away.
Nothing fancy about that Ponte Vedra series at all. After the first down, bad snap kind of put them in a hole.
Yeah.
They took two plays right up the middle, and this will tell if they watch film right here. Let's see if they try to kick it to J-Mod.
J-Mod is coming closer now, comes all the way back up to midfield here. The Wildcats stand to get great field position now after that defensive stop. Wildcats defense has stopped Ponte Vedra 3 times tonight. Short kick here, going to take a Wildcat roll and be downed right there at the 43-yard line, and we're going to get a flag comes in here late. Not sure what that is.
Orange mania again.
Oh, the I thought he was coming in throwing a flag.
I don't know. He's just marking that he feels the need to throw it down and mark the spot from 5 feet away, and then he runs and sets the ball down.
They might need to get a different color.
Oh, yeah. Well, normally they're white. I don't know where he got that bright orange one from, but
nonetheless,
I don't know why Ponte Vedra's trying to save on the right field, but they probably better turn these lights on at some point.
Yeah, with the looks of things driving in here, they've got enough money to pay for the light bill, so not sure why the lights aren't on. First down and 10, though, Cats from the 44-yard line. Jamarian Baker in the backfield. And just as we say that, Jackie, the lights flicker on. Jamarian Baker, a big hole. He's down inside the 35, fighting his way to the 25. And Jamarian Baker, a 17-yard run on first down.
And that looked exactly like what we were able to do on the first series on offense. Offensive line rubbing up a massive hole for Jamarian Baker.
Wildcats get a first down inside the 30-yard line, down to the 25 now. Noah Ray in the shotgun, fires one to the left side. J-Mod's got it. J-Mod needs to break a tackle, can't quite get loose there. He needed to break one tackle, and he had some running room down the sideline, but he's going to lose about 2 yards.
Yeah, just didn't get it going that time. Like a little miscommunication on that side of who the wide receivers were supposed to be blocking. J-Mod couldn't shake loose. Going to lose 2 yards there on first down.
Second down 12. Wildcats in good field position here inside the 30. Noah Ray fakes it to Baker and going to run it out to the right, and he got tripped up by a shoelace trying to make a cut out there. He had lots of room in front of him, Jack. He's going to go down after a gain of 1.
Oh, my goodness. If he doesn't get tripped up there, Noah Ray's probably still running a lot of room to that right side.
Third down, call it 12. Ray, straight drop, fires one left side. He's looking for J-Mod. It's going to be picked off. Safety help came over. J-Mod beat the corner down the sideline, but the safety came over as J-Mod Lewis was nearing the end zone, and he gets picked off right at the goal line there. And Ponte Vedra has come up with their first turnover of the game.
That's going to be another one that Noah Ray wishes he had back. As J-Mod Lewis, again, just in the seam. That's the ball that as soon as he gets behind the quarterback, you got to put it on a rope and try to catch J-Mod in between the safety and quarterback there. Noah Ray puts a little too much air under it and gives the safety a chance to come over and make an interception there.
Wildcats missed a good opportunity that time with great field position to start. Now Ponte Vedra will take the ball back from the 20. First down and 10 from the 20. Burke's going to give the ball straight ahead. And once again, the Wildcat defense does nothing to him, but a flag flies in here late after the tackle was made. Not sure if that was a face mask or some kind of call against the defense here, and that's what it's going to be. Personal foul, face mask, called against the Wildcats. That'll be Ponte Vedra's biggest gain of the night, 15 yards.
That's disappointing. You do a good job on first down there, especially after a turnover. You don't want to give any momentum to that Ponte Vedra sideline. Wildcats up 7-0 here. 9 minutes to go in the second quarter.
First down and 10 now from the 36-yard line. They send a man in motion. Going to run it straight ahead, and the Wildcat defense is going to stop the running back after a gain of 3 out to the 40-yard line to bring up second down and 7. Yeah, Jackie, you hate to see on a first down play where we had the running back stuffed for maybe a yard. You give them 15 on the personal foul, and now they've got a second down and 6 getting close to midfield. Burke has one receiver to the left, 2 receivers to the right. They run out of the same formation just about every play. One back in the backfield, and they've got one tight end in the slot. Second down play, they run the ball straight ahead to the running back, and he's drilled in the backfield.
We got the ball, Mike. He's home with the football.
Camilo Rollins came out with the football, took it away from the running back. The offensive lineman for Ponte Vedra was trying to wrestle it away from him, but the Wildcats get their second turnover of the night.
I don't know who just hit that running back, but that may be one of the hardest hits I've seen all season. Goodness gracious.
Do you think it was Rollins? It was close.
It was close. He was right there, but I saw the ball come out. Whoever made that hit, it may have been Camilo Rollins, and picks up that fumble. My goodness, what a hit.
I guess the official blew it dead as soon as Camilo Rollins had the ball on the ground because he kind of got up and was trying to run with it and lost it himself. But the Wildcats get it. 39-yard line. Again, good field position here with 8:30 to go in the first half. Noah Ray in the shotgun. Noah Ray is going to give it to Cam Smith, and Cam Smith's going to fight his way down to the 36 before being brought down there. Call it a gain of 3 yards on the play, bring up 2nd and 7. Jackie, the Wildcats scored on our very first possession tonight, make it 7-0. Would like to get another one here before the half.
Yeah, and at times, I mean, this offense is doing exactly what you wanted to do, and at times it's sputtered like the last 2 games.
Second down play, Jamarian Baker going to run it straight ahead this time. Another gain of about 3 yards before the Ponte Vedra defense clamps down on Baker, and it's going to bring up about a 3rd down, 4.5, 3rd down and 5. Would this be 4 down territory?
I would like to think so. It was a moment ago.
3rd down play. Noah Ray in the shotgun, going to give it to Baker again, and Baker's going to fight his way down near the 1st down, and I think he's got it. Inside the 30-yard line down to the 25. They'll move the chains. 1st down, Cats.
Great job that time again by that offensive line, just making a hole there for Jamarian Baker, and he uses his big body to pick up the 1st down and keep this drive alive. With 7:30 left to go in the 2nd quarter, Wildcats up 7-0.
7.5 to go in the 1st half. Cats on top 7-0, looking for more. Hand off to Cam Smith, running left. Cam Smith goes around the man at the 20. Cam Smith 3 inside the 10, and Cam Smith finally going to be tackled inside the 5-yard line. Cam Smith a little slow to get up down there. We'll have to check on him. Cam Smith was our dependable heating and air conditioning player who joined us this past Monday night on the Coaches Show. Had a nice chat with Cam for about an hour this past Monday night, and hopefully he's going to be all right down there. He got tackled a little. It's an awkward tackle.
Defender kind of jumped on his back, which he's seen how strong Cam Smith is. That's the only way you're going to bring him down. As he made 2 guys miss already. He was able to pull away from that big defensive end, grabbed the hold of his jersey, and he was able to pull away from him.
22-yard gain on that play for Cam Smith. He went from the 25 down to the 3-yard line. And now with 7:14 to go here in the 1st half, Cam Smith is going to get up under his own power, looks like here, Jackie, and he'll be all right. He's going to walk off under his own power. That's a good sign.
Yeah, that's a great sign. Number one, you don't ever want anybody to get hurt, but when he's wearing number 1 on this Wildcat team, you definitely want him to get up and be able to move around. A big part of this offense all season long.
Cam Smith, the son of Freddie Smith, one of the Wildcat coaches down there. And like I said, he joined us on our dependable heating and air conditioning coaches show this past Monday night. We talked a lot, Jackie. We missed you this past Monday night, but Cam Smith filled us in on the fact that he's a Florida State Seminole fan, which I had to talk to him about just a little bit.
Bad parenting on Freddie's part.
Well, Freddie's a Gator.
I know.
There you go.
Wow, it's even worse parenting.
1st down and goal for the Wildcats now after Cam Smith ran that one 22 yards inside the 5-yard line. Cats already ahead 7-0 here, looking to add some more. Jackie, I got to tell you, you would have thought with the money over here they would have eradicated these mosquitoes. Got any bug spray with you? 1st down and goal. Jamarian Baker's got it, and again, Jamarian Baker's going to get his 2nd touchdown of the night. He goes in from 3 yards out, and the Cats have extended the lead at 13-0.
Good job again, man. I'll tell you what, that offensive line, they had a few things they needed to work out after these last 2 weeks. And it looks like they figured it out because those guys are opening holes for Jamarian Baker.
Ponte Vedra, the Sharks. Down 13-0 now to the Wildcats. Blake Mays on to attempt the extra point, and the extra point snap goes way over the head of the holder. And Blake Mays has to go all the way back to the 35-yard line just to cover it up. We haven't seen that this year.
Nah, I'm not sure what happened there.
No, we can't say Blake Mays missed the extra point because he never got a chance. That snap was 5 feet over the holder's head and rolled all the way back to the 35-yard line. It had some juice on it.
Yeah, maybe thought we were starting, but I heard that thing back there.
Maybe so. Wildcats will kick it off now, ahead 13-0. 6:59 to go in the 1st half. A reminder to stay with us for our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report, as we'll have a lot to talk about tonight. College football opening up in earnest last weekend. We got a chance to take our first look at the Bulldogs, at the Gators, at the Seminoles, even the Miami Hurricanes and the Alabama Crimson Tide. We saw them all, Jackie, last week. We'll talk about it and give our impressions at halftime. And like I said a moment ago, a week from this Sunday, the Jaguars will open up at home against the Denver Broncos. And Tim Hughes of American Recycling is going to give us a chance to give a couple tickets away.
Like I say, he's just going to drop this one in right over that first line of defenders there. The ball's going to roll out of bounds at the 25. So Ponte Vedra are going to get good field position here to start this drive. Tries to just find the spot. And Coach Mays calls that from the sidelines, and he's just trying to get it to lay down right there, you know. They see something they like.
I don't think Coach Mays was really happy with Blake as they're talking over here on the sideline about that kick, and Blake's trying to explain to him what happened, and Coach Mays kind of shaking his head. First down and 10, Ponte Vedra, they'll take it from the 35-yard line after the kick out of bounds. Burke now faces a 13-0 deficit. They're going to run it straight ahead. Now Burke takes the handoff to the running back, and he's going to scamper toward the sideline. Burke already got hit one time on that sideline. He picks up a couple this time, make it 2nd and 7. Hey, going to get hit again, I can tell you. Now he was looking for that white chalk as quick as he could get there. 2nd down, call it 8 now. Burke in the shotgun again. This time 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Wildcats show a little blitz. Now back out of it. 6:53 to go in the first half of play here tonight. Camilo Rollins up to the line of scrimmage showing a little blitz here on a 2nd down. They're going to run the ball straight ahead. This time Burke gives to the running back, and he's going to fight his way out around the 39-yard line. But once again, Ponte Vedra will face a 3rd and maybe 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6. And again, just trying to run it in the teeth of that Baker County defense, and just nothing doing so far. Those guys are all over it.
3rd down, 6 now. Burke in the shotgun quickly. They show tempo, but they don't always snap it fast. They line up fast. Wildcat linebackers inching toward the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 6. Here comes Kazmierzak. He gets a hit on Burke as he throws it, and the Wildcats are going to pick it off. Number 45, Chaz, got back there and drilled Burke just as he threw it, Jackie, in an interception.
Another Jamil Jones interception that time for that quarterback spot. Set up by pressure right up the middle by Cavs. And the Wildcats are going to take over at the 41-yard line. So a great job again by that defensive unit. Get the 3rd turnover of the game. 2 interceptions and a fumble recovery for this defense so far. And they've given the Cat offense good field position again out near midfield at the 41-yard line. And we're only halfway through the 2nd quarter here. We have 3 turnovers.
I like it. First down play, Noah Ray calls for the ball, fires it left side. He's got Jamar Lewis. He's got a hole across the 45, and he's just up into it again. And Jamar's just 1 tackle away again from getting down that sideline.
He wants to run. He wants to stretch one of those down the sideline. He's had a couple opportunities tonight.
Jackie, good to see Cam Smith run back out there. 2 receivers to the top side of the field. Cam Smith, one of them. 2 receivers to the bottom side. 2nd down, call it 8. Noah Ray. Pump fake at the line of scrimmage. Now he's got Blake Mays underneath. He had, oh, my goodness. If he waited another second, Jackie, he had Jamar Lewis all alone down there. The cornerback completely sold on the pump fake, but he threw it underneath here to Blake Mays, and we got a first down out of it anyway.
Yeah, and that's something they'll look at. Both defenders that time went with J-Mod initially, so Noah read that and came down, dropped it down, checked down to Blake Mays here. But that pump fake, you're right, those cornerbacks were fighting back up on that. J-Mod was able to come free.
In Ponte Vedra territory, first down, Jamarian Baker's got it inside the 40, and Jamarian Baker down to the 33-yard line. 12-yard gain on first down for Jamarian Baker. Move the chains again.
Man, I tell you, we really have. This Wildcat offense has looked really good tonight. This is kind of what you wanted to see all year long, able to put together drives.
Quietly, Jamarian Baker having a big half. We're going to swing one left side this time to Mekhi Mosley, but he had no blocking help over here. The Wildcats are going to recover the fumble. Mosley put it on the ground, and now one of the Ponte Vedra guys tried to take the ball from Chase Cruz, and he kind of got back at him, and a flag comes down. I think that's going against us, and they may have the football.
He had already signaled it down because Chase Cruz recovered the fumble.
Yeah, threw the beanbag right on top of Chase.
And then there was a little extracurricular activity that led to the flag coming out, but that was after the play was over. So Wildcats they're going to huddle up and talk about it, but if he calls anything different than Wildcat football here, I'm going to be disappointed.
13-0 Wildcat lead, 4:51 to go in the half. The officials talking about what's happening here. Let's see. Makai Mosley caught the pass, was trying to get upfield. He didn't have any blocking help over here. And they're already marking the penalty yards. Wow, they call the number of the player and everything over here. Wildcats had the ball, so you figure on the play itself.
Now the chains are all messed up. I don't know what in the world is going on. They were walking down.
Well, basically, Mosley got back to around the line of scrimmage, so you figure 15 yards from there should be back to around the 48-yard line, which is kind of where it's at. So, second down and about 25, basically.
Yeah, that's what I think, but
unfortunate that time for the Cats because, again, good field position, got the interception, moving the ball, and then a 15-yarder is going to back us up here. So we're going to have to dig out of a big hole to move this one down toward the goal line. 13-0, the Cats lead, 4:44 to go in the first half.
Yeah, I'd say chance to go down and score, and we still might. Only second down here, we've been able to throw the ball through the air a little bit.
Two receivers to the right, two to the left. Jamari and Baker in the backfield. Second down play, screen pass, and it's going to be incomplete. Jamar Ruiz came back for this screen pass underneath, and I'm not sure if that was behind him or just a little too high. Just was not good timing.
Not good timing on that. And that's a play the Wildcats have run very well in the past. Just a little middle wide receiver screen there, trying to get it in the hands of Jamar Ruiz.
They're down now. The Cats need 3rd and 25. Noah Ray drops straight back to throw. He's got a man on the far sideline. It's Cam Smith, but he's going to slip down and go down immediately around the 42-yard line. A short gain on the play, maybe a gain of 8 yards or so, but it makes it 4th down and about 17.
Man, that's frustrating there. Because I'm not sure if Cam Smith doesn't keep his footing, he's not going to pick up the first down or score, but we may get in a position where we look at going for it on 4th down.
Jamil Jones in there to punt it away for the Cats. He's going to stand back around our own 45-yard line, so looking to pin the Sharks deep here. Snap is back. Jones has got it. He's got a good foot into it, a good punt. Low line drive. The Cats are going to try to down it, and Ponte Vedra, my goodness, what a bad mistake they make as the return man just tried to field it like a shortstop down there, Jackie, and kept it from going in the end zone.
I don't know if he was scared we were going to down that on the one, and so he said, well, I'm going to down it first on the 2.
He made a bad play.
No doubt.
And I'm sure his coaches are telling him. All the way back to the 2-yard line. Works out well for the Wildcats, but man, I don't want to be that Ponte Vedra return man. First down and 10, Ponte Vedra from their own 2-yard line. Burke, the quarterback, he's back there, and he's going to hand it off straight ahead. And once again, not going anywhere.
Oh, man. Got a pair of safeties 2 weeks ago, right? In that weird scoring game at Bradford County.
Yeah, 3 touchdowns, 2 safeties, and a field goal. 28 points added up. 3:22 to go, first half. Second down and 10 now for Ponte Vedra coming out of their own end zone here after the good punt by Jones. Cats have gotten 3 turnovers against this Ponte Vedra offense, 2 interceptions, 1 fumble recovery. And the offense has played well at spots here in the first half. Second down play, they're going to run the football again straight ahead. And again, not going to get out past the 5-yard line as they're going to be tackled right there at the 5 to bring up 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7, 250 and counting here, and I'm not sure after this Coach Mays doesn't elect to maybe take a timeout, leave yourself some time for your offense to get back down there.
Yeah, and the Wildcats will get the ball to start the second half, so you could get the ball back here right before halftime with a stop here on third down, and then get the ball to start the second half. This could be a huge turn of events here.
I would venture to say Ponte Vedra's content with running this because we've been able to get pressure on Burke in those passing situations all night. You don't want to risk a fumble in the end zone here.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. They're going to run it with Burke to the left side, and he's going to be pulled down from behind, nowhere near the first down. And they'll have to punt it back to the Wildcats. Jamod Ruiz is taking the field back around midfield. And somebody called a timeout. I think it was the Wildcats to give us a chance to set up this return. And the Cats could get great field position here, Jack.
Yeah, Coach Mays, that's exactly what we were talking about, Mike. As soon as Burke went down, and he did the smart thing. He knew he wasn't going to get the first down, so he did go down inbounds to keep the clock running. But Wildcats, see if they go after this punt. We used to have a special teams coordinator that prided himself on blocking these things.
Yeah. And if he's listening in, he's smiling right now. He knows it. Jackie, we got some great sponsors to help make Wildcat football possible. And tonight we'll highlight a couple of them. Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, obviously with our coaches show. Then we've got Baker County Farm Bureau with our halftime report coming up. But want to send a special shout-out to my buddy Tim Hughes, American Recycling. We're going to give away some Jaguar tickets at halftime, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about that.
That'd be exciting.
It would be exciting. The Denver Broncos, they're good seats, too. Yeah, great seats. He sent me a picture of the seats. Not only that, you got first-year quarterback Trevor Lawrence in here, going to be making his first home start for the Jaguars. What an exciting day that'll be.
Exciting time.
Somebody's going to get lucky tonight with a chance to win those tickets. Fourth down now. Ponte Vedra will punt out of their own end zone. Jamod Ruiz stands back around the 40-yard line. High punt. Jamod's going to get a chance to return this one. He takes it at the 35. Jamod running left. He's got some room to the 25, to the 20. Jamod inside the 20-yard line, and the Cats will have great field position to start here. Jamod came up and got a nice punt return.
Full-on protect there for the Ponte Vedra punt squad, and nobody was down there. They've done a good job in punt coverage, getting down here on Jamod Ruiz, and nobody even close to him that time, and it was off to the races. And the Wildcats are going to get excellent field position with 1:53 left.
First down and 10. Wildcats can get a first down, looks like around the 2-yard line, so they're going to set up shop at the 12. Call it the 13, so they can pick up a first down inside the 5. Jamarian Baker out there at tailback with Cam Smith. One receiver to the left, two to the right. Ray's going to give the ball to Cam Smith. No, he fakes it to Smith and keeps it himself, and he's going to be tackled right there, maybe a gain of 1.
Yeah, gain of 1. That time, Cam Smith thought he had a little crease there. Going to set up second down.
Second down and 9. Noah Ray in the shotgun. Cats send two receivers to the top side, and now going to give it to Baker. Baker's got a little bit of a crease inside. Now it closes up. Baker's still fighting his way down inside the 10. Baker close to the 5-yard line down there and close to a first down.
Man, Jamarian Baker that time just picked his way through that. Looked like nothing doing there. The offensive line just kept pushing, though. And Jamarian Baker able to pick his way, like you said, close to a first down here.
3rd and 1. The Wildcats can pick up a first down here inside the 5. Noah Ray takes it, gives to Cam Smith, and Cam Smith's got a touchdown, I believe. Or maybe, he got in there. Cam Smith fought his way down, 5-yard touchdown run, so give Jamarian Baker 2 touchdowns tonight and add 1 for Cam Smith, and the Cats have opened up to a 19-0 lead here.
54 seconds left to go, and you talked about it earlier, a chance to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter here. So if this defense can get a couple stops and get this thing to the locker room, Wildcats with a nice cushion going into half.
Absolutely, and start the second half with the football. Could be a great night here for the Cats. Blake Mays drills the extra point straight down the middle. This time the snap was a good one. The holder got it down, and it makes it a 20-0 Wildcat lead here in Ponte Vedra High School. 54 seconds left in the half, and we'll just keep it here until halftime. Jackie will take a break at halftime, come back, and talk about all the stuff that I mentioned earlier. College football starting last week. The Georgia Bulldogs got a good win. Interesting news coming out of that camp as the kid from Mandarin High School, Carson Beck, going to start for Georgia this weekend. J.P. Daniels, a little bit of an injury problem, so we'll talk about that. Florida State looking good against Notre Dame this past week. Couldn't get it done, though. Noel say don't give us any moral victories. Well, we won't. They lost to Notre Dame in the first game. But an entertaining game to watch. The Gators got underway. We'll talk about that quarterback controversy that everybody's talking about this week and preview some games. And then late in the halftime, Tim Hughes from American Recycling, we're going to give you a chance to win some tickets to that Jaguar home opener. Not this weekend, but for next Sunday's home opener. Kickoff here from Blake May is going to come down inside the 10. Return man's got it there. He's running to the left side, and he's going to get out across the 25, close to the 30-yard line, and they'll start it right there at around the 26-yard line. First and 10, they've only got 47 seconds with the ball, and they trail 20-0 to the Wildcats.
They just don't want to give up anything over the top there. Your secondary's done a great job so far. Jamil Jones with 2 interceptions back there. He and Carlos Jefferson doing what they do week in and week out, just blanketing guys on the outside. So don't give up a cheap one here and take all the momentum into the locker room. Ben Burke, the quarterback, he's just a sophomore for this Ponte Vedra High School team. He's in the shotgun here. They're going to run the football straight ahead, and the running back's going to get out across the 30 to the 35-yard line. A flag comes in very late, very late. I'm not sure what this flag's going to be. If he calls it, Ronnie Ellis tried to put his hands up and get out of the way of the play. And the momentum of the running back just took him in to the safety.
Well, you're going to get the call here.
Wow. Illegal helmet contact.
Yeah, they call it. I mean, that's, I guess, similar to the rule you'll see in college targeting, but nonetheless, a 15-yard into the run. So now Ponte Vedra out to the Wildcat 49 here, first and 10 for the Ponte Vedra Sharks. 40 seconds to go in the half. Cats up 20-0. Burke going to take the snap, and he's going to hand it straight ahead. And a host of Cats tackle the running back down around the 46-yard line for a 3-yard gain.
Unless you're content with taking it to the locker room here, I'm not sure why you run that play and then take your time getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a lot of time. They started that with 40 seconds. Now we're under 18 to go in the half. Clock running. Burke, the snap, they run it middle again, and this time this is going to run the half out unless they call timeout. Wildcats do a good job there at the line of scrimmage and stuff the running back, and that's going to end the half, Jackie. The Wildcats are going to take a 20-0 lead into the halftime locker room. Big half by the defense, some good play from the offense, and so halfway home here. So far, so good for these Wildcats with a 20-0 lead over the Sharks.
Yeah, I mean, playing a good half of football there. That's the best complete half we've seen all year long. Not just relying on big plays from those playmakers, but able to just sustain drives and move the ball down the field. And that time, that half was just basically what you've been wanting out of these Wildcats.
Well, we welcome you into our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Jack Baker, Justin Webb, local agents down there at Baker County Farm Bureau, and they are maybe the biggest Wildcat fans in the county, but they are definitely big Wildcat football supporters. 259-6332 is the number to call down there at Baker County Farm Bureau for all your insurance needs, homeowners, car insurance, life insurance. They do it all. And Jack Baker called me this week and reminded me that it's Life Insurance Awareness Month in September. So if you're not sure about what type of life insurance protection you have, just give one of those guys a call and just talk it over with them and see what kind of options that you can talk through. 259-6332, Baker County Farm Bureau. They are our halftime sponsor. So Wildcats with a 20-0 lead here at the half. We're going to take about a 5-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have our Farm Bureau halftime report. We'll talk about a lot of stuff, and later on in the half, I'm going to give you a chance to win a couple of Jaguar tickets to the home opener, which is next Sunday. So you're listening to Wildcat Football here on 97.5 WFBB. We'll be back in a few moments.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey,
Remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Stay home. 2 words that everyone's saying these days. At Hometown Home Health, you can receive nursing and therapy services in the comfort of your own home. These services are covered by Medicare as well as most major insurance companies. Hometown Home Health has a true commitment to their community and is the only home health agency located in our hometown. It's your choice, so choose Hometown Home Health. Maddie and Kristen say, go Wildcat. Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the 2nd and 4th Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say go Wildcat.
Did you know that walking just 10,000 steps a day helps keep you healthy? And it's easy. 20 minutes of grocery shopping is 1,600 steps. Daily housework is 270. Taking a half-hour walk during lunch, around 4,000 steps. You can see how this adds up. 10,000 steps will find you a healthy weight and even reduce your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Feeling healthier starts with the first step. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Berkins of Berkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Berkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Berkins at Berkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BerkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, dependable heating and air conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for dependable heating and air conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's dependable heating and air conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate, call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car or truck towed or even a shed in your backyard, Higginbotham's is a place to call. Located in Glen St. Mary, they are available 24 hours, 7 days a week. 259-4375. That's 259-4375. The Higginbotham family is so excited to be a proud supporter of Wildcat football.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
And we welcome you back here. Excuse me, easy for you to say. We welcome you back here to Ponte Vedra High School. Start of tonight's 2021 high school football matchup between the visiting Baker County Wildcats and the home team, the Ponte Vedra High School Sharks. And so far, Jackie, it's all Wildcats. Mike Cruz, Jackie Baker bringing you all the action. 2021 Baker County Wildcat football. And we welcome you into our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. As always, thank Jack Baker and Justin Webb down at Baker County Farm Bureau. And Jackie, what would Larry Burkin say about those 20 points the Wildcats have so far in this game?
I'll tell you what, he's going to call Jamani and Baker and Cam Smith and say, come on now, boys, just come on. Might put them in a brand new Chevrolet while they're touching the ball.
See, my, the Wildcats looking good so far. We talked about it before the game. The defense needs to continue to play well, which they have. The Wildcat defense in front along with those linebackers, and now I can tell you that secondary that we talked about so good has 2 interceptions tonight. The defense playing well. But we talked about needing some continuity from the offense, Jackie. And on the very first possession tonight, after a Jameel Jones interception at the 42-yard line, the Wildcats drove 58 yards in 9 plays on a very good-looking drive to open this game up and make it 7-0 early.
Yeah, I mean, a great drive. We drooled over that drive, the way they looked going down like a well-oiled machine, Mike. And honestly, the next drive, even though we were forced to punt on that drive, had chances, you know, a couple drop balls here and there. I mean, the offense is looking much better tonight than we have the previous 2 weeks. Got a couple of scores in the second quarter to extend the lead out to 20-0. Jamarian Baker has hit the end zone twice tonight, number 8. And Cam Smith, number 1, has hit the end zone 1 time. 3 touchdowns between those 2 running backs. And the Wildcats have opened up a 20-0 lead here on the road at Ponte Vedra. Now, Wildcats will get the ball to start the second half, and we're looking for the same. Want to see that continuity from the offense, see if they can extend this lead out and get a big win on the road here against Ponte Vedra before we head back home next week to take on Paxton in the first district game of the year. Yeah, this is a game, I mean, you talked about it pregame, Mike. A lot of these 7A, 8A schools on the schedule this year, that's just an opportunity to come in and play teams that are considerably deeper than you are have more to choose from. So, and teams that have made the playoffs, you know. So a lot of these teams on the schedule, playoff contenders year in and year out. So to play these bigger classifications is setting you up well that if you come out and you can control these games and win some of these games, that 5A should be a breeze for you.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And every team that we played on the schedule so far, even going back to the kickoff classic against Union County, were teams that were in the state playoffs a year ago. So every single team, and teams that earned it. You know, I know last year was a COVID year, so it was one of those years where a lot of teams made the playoffs if they chose to that might not have made it in other years. But these are legitimate playoff teams that we're talking about from a year ago. And like you said, teams that will make the playoffs on a year-in, year-out basis. So looking for more good things from the Wildcats here in the second half. 20-0 lead here at halftime. Jackie, last week we got a chance to watch the real start of college football. I know there were some games the previous week, but overall some real games. What was the game that you might have had a chance to catch and really caught your attention?
I'll be honest with you. I watched that Georgia-Clemson game. I was glued in on that. As a Gator fan, I had 2 TVs going, so I was watching the Florida game, but you figured that what should have happened, you know, against the FAU team, and saw some things I liked, some things I didn't. But that Georgia game and Georgia-Clemson, that was an exciting football game.
No doubt about it, and not a lot of offense in that game. Both defenses really dug their heels in. Clemson threw the interception that Georgia ran back for the touchdown that really was the difference in the ball game, 10-3 ball game. So Georgia defense definitely for real. They'll need to do some work on offense. They'll have to figure it out and see what kind of injury status they've got for the quarterback as that comes up. And then, you know, we'll see down the road for Georgia. They've obviously got a really good football team. But I got to tell you, I was, no shocker here, impressed with Alabama.
Yeah, Alabama was good. And let me just say this real quick, Mike. I don't remember a Heisman quarterback having a game where he threw for 135, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. So if that's what we're going with for Heisman trophies, we have dropped the ball tremendously. So, Georgia fans, figure your offense out before you go hoisting the trophy up again this year.
Sounds like a little jab to the Georgia fans who might be listening in there.
No, I wouldn't do that with those guys.
No, they're all good guys. All them guys listening in. Kelly Cruz is a big Georgia fan. He told me he's listening in back at home, and we'll talk about Georgia another day. Some games this weekend to look at. That Oregon-Ohio State game's got my interest. There's another game, you know, Tennessee. They claim that they're kind of back this year. They're hosting the Pittsburgh Panthers. I know that doesn't sound like a marquee matchup, but it's an interesting matchup to see. If Tennessee, a team that's not favored to beat Pitt on their home field, might have something a little this year. They're talking about it. So we'll check a few of those games out. Florida State, though, had a chance to play Notre Dame this past Sunday night, Jackie, and for those Florida State fans that might be listening, maybe a little bit of a resurgence over there. Mike Norvell bringing that team back to life. The stadium was electric, and they were obviously playing in the honor of Bobby Bowden over there. It was a very touching salute to Bobby Bowden for all the years that he served the university and the teams that they had and all those players that played for Bobby Bowden. Very nice, but they just couldn't quite come up with the win on the home field against Notre Dame.
No, and listen, here's what you got to figure out about this Florida State team. And Florida ran into this a few years ago, and this has been Florida State's MO the last 2 or 3 years. You got to figure out how to win, even after a loss. I'm not talking about Notre Dame. How do you bounce back from that loss, a very emotional loss, as you took it down to the wire, took it into overtime, missed your field goal, Notre Dame goes on to win the game. How do you bounce back, and can you get that winning mentality back in Tallahassee that's been missing for the last few years?
Another big game for Baker County folks to keep their eyes on. Tomorrow night, Jackie, down in South Florida, the Miami Hurricanes hosting the Appalachian State Mountaineers. And Cooper Hodges, number 70, Wildcat proud, is going to be on the field down there facing Miami. 1-0 Appalachian State going against Miami. That'll be a fun game to watch. I'm not sure if App State can go down there and beat the Hurricanes, but that's a good game tomorrow night to keep your eye on.
No, there's no doubt about it. Anybody can beat the Hurricanes. I think Cooper Hodges coming into town. Those guys might be able to do it.
All right, well, I'm going to set you guys up. I know everybody listening in wants a chance to win a couple of Jaguar tickets. Let me remind you, American Recycling, right there on Woodlawn Road in McClenny. If you got any scrap metal laying around in your backyard, things that you want to get rid of, I've got an old refrigerator in my garage, Jackie, that conked out on me, and I need to take that down there and see Tim Hughes and see how much money I can get for that old refrigerator. What you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
$5, $6.
And it'll help you unload it. That's worth the trip.
Absolutely. But Tim Hughes, Jackie, as he's done several times in the past, he's given us a chance to give away some Jaguar tickets this year. So I want you guys to write this number down. Write this number down. This is important. This is the first step to winning the tickets. You've got to write this number down. This is the Wildcat text line. 904 is the number, 904-859-6383. That's the Wildcat text line. The first correct answer when I ask you the question after halftime here, I'll ask it when we actually start the third quarter because halftime's rolling along pretty quickly. But you need to write that number down, 904-859-6383. That's the Wildcat text line. But a reminder, the Jaguars are on the road to start the NFL season this week, so it's not this Sunday, but next Sunday the Denver Broncos come to town, and I'll give you a chance after the halftime intermission here to win a pair of those tickets in the third quarter to that Jacksonville Broncos game, the first home game this year for the Jaguars, courtesy of Tim Hughes and American Recycling. So that's going to be exciting, too. I tell you, get a chance to go down there and see Trevor Lawrence in person.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, Urban Meyer, man. I mean, hey,
Travis Etienne.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's an exciting year, I think. If the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to put something together, maybe this is the start of a dynasty in Jacksonville.
Yeah, you can't be one of those Jaguar fans that thinks all of a sudden that you're going to the Super Bowl this year, but the start of something, right? You got your quarterback in that you hope is a franchise quarterback for years to come. You got Travis Etienne here, Miles Jack, still a relatively young linebacker to build around the core of that defense. So there's some players down there in Jacksonville. They need to build on it and keep building that team. And who knows what will happen 2 or 3 years from now. You saw Tampa Bay just add a few players last year, and they went on and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, okay. That may be a little bit of a stretch. I'm not sure we got Tom Brady and Antonio Brown down there yet, but maybe the future.
Maybe in the future. All right, so stick with us in the third quarter. When we start the third quarter, I'm going to throw out a question, and the first person that sends the text to that text line with the correct answer, so one more time, I'm going to give it to you. 904-859-6383 is the text number, and we'll do that in a moment. I want to send out a couple of shout-outs back at home to some folks listening in. Heard from my friend C.J. Knowles. He was listening in a moment ago. He said, go Bulldogs. He's a Georgia fan.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep, heard from Kyle Davis earlier this week. He said Florida State was this close, and they're about to turn it around. So
I know. I CJ, I said, where you at, man? I've been on the tractor all day. He just worked so hard clearing land out there today. I said, come on, man.
All right, well, we're going to get you started with the third quarter in just a moment. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout. We'll send it back to the station here. The Wildcats with a 20-0 lead at halftime. You've been listening to the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report here from Ponte Vedra High School. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332. Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
And we welcome you back here to Ponte Vedra High School. Friday tonight's matchup between the Baker County Wildcats on the road tonight, facing Ponte Vedra, the Sharks here in the Shark Tank on the road. And so far, the Wildcats have done a good job reeling in the Sharks, 20-0, the lead so far. And the Sharks going to kick off and let the Wildcats take the ball to start the second half. The Wildcats will take it from the 20 as a touchback, kick into the end zone. The Cats will come out to the 20-yard line and start it from there. First down and 10. Appreciate all you folks listening in to the Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Stay with me, and I'm going to give you a chance on our next time out here, give you a chance to win those Jaguar tickets that we talked about. I'll give you the number one more time in a few moments. A little bit of a trick question you might have coming at you. For sure, but it'll be a good one. First down and 10, Cats from the 20-yard line. Noah Ray in the shotgun here for the Cats. Three receivers to the left. One man goes in motion. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. That's Cam Smith. Cam Smith across the 30. Cam Smith, 35-40. Cam Smith, 45-50. He's in the Sharks territory, and he's running. He's loose to the 25. Cam Smith's going to go all the way, and they're going to get a flag way back here in the backside. Back. Oh, my goodness.
Man, I'm not sure maybe that's all, but I can assure you that the coaching staff knows, and they are not happy, as that's going to negate
80 yards. 80 yards would have been the touchdown run. 80 yards Cam Smith just went on an electrifying run to start the second half, but back at the 30-yard line of Ponte Vedra, they're going to put the flag there, so they're going to mark off yardage against the Cats from the 30. So Cam Smith's still going to get a huge gain here.
My goodness, and just a jet sweep that time to Cam Smith, and he makes two guys, breaks a couple tackles, and is off to the races, and nobody was catching Cam Smith. Oh, my goodness, that's a frustrating penalty for sure.
Well, they had the play call. They came out, got Cam Smith the ball on the jet sweep, like you said. He made some great moves going down the field, went 80 yards, would have been a touchdown, but bring it back to the 46. So call it a 34-yard gain for Cam Smith on the previous play. Jamarian Baker gets this one on first down and runs for a couple of yards. It'll be second down and 8.
It's just one of those plays, man. It just kind of sets the tone for the second half. First play of the second half for a touchdown by Cam Smith. But now this Wildcat offense is going to have to put together another drive here.
Second down, Noah Ray in the shotgun. Two receivers left. Now a man comes in motion. Going to give it to him again on the jet sweep. This time it's number 16. And number 16 is Major, Derrick Major. We saw him catch a pass early in the first half. He's going to get the jet sweep this time. He tries to get some yardage up ahead, gets to the 39 to make it a 3rd and 3.
Good play that time by Major, getting some reps out here tonight.
Third down play. Noah Ray going to give it to Baker. Baker's hit at the line of scrimmage and only got about a half a yard. He needed to get 3, so it's going to be 4th down, and we'll see what Coach Mays wants to do here. 4th down and a very long 2 here. The Cats need to get it inside the 37-yard line for a first down. Noah Ray and the offense still on the field on 4th down. 10.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Just underway in the second half. The Cats on top 20-0 against the Sharks on the road. Coach Mays just running some clock here. Maybe he's going to punt it. And now the play is in. Noah Ray, 4th down, in the shotgun, stops straight back to throw, fires across the middle. He was looking for Jamar Lewis, and it's going to be incomplete. He was under a little bit of pressure, had to get rid of it, Jack.
That's not what you wanted there. And that's the one Coach Mays is telling him, that's the one he tried to throw a bullet that time. That's the one you lost up there. Let Jamar run under it. Give him some time, but Vincent Noah Ray had a defensive end bearing down on him, had to get rid of it sooner than he wanted to. Well, I gave you the text line, 904-859-6383. One more time, 904-859-6383. After this first down play, we'll give you the question. Quarterback's going to keep it. He takes the handoff up the middle, and he's going to run out to the right side, pick up about 4 yards before he's tackled over there. Here we go, Jack. We're going to do our American Recycling
Jaguar ticket giveaway, and it's for the first home game of the season, which will be next Sunday against the Denver Broncos. That's the 19th of September. But the first person who can text in the correct answer will win those tickets. And I'm going to keep you in suspense for one more play here. Second down and 6 now for the Sharks. Quarterback calls for the ball. He's going to fire one across the left side. A catch was made up near midfield, and a good hit made out there by Jamil Jones on the receiver. He caught it, but he didn't go much further than that. First down for Ponte Vedra. Here's the question, Jack. Back in 1993, the NFL announced that there would be an expansion team in Jacksonville, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and they started play in 1995. All you got to do to get this question right is give me the correct name of the NFL team that the Jaguars played their very first home game against, in 1995. Who did the Jaguars open the season with that year? Send me that text and get that answer correct. It could be a little bit of a trick question if you know anything about teams in the NFL, but if you get that question right, you'll go to the game. First down play, they run a little end-around sweep here, then it's going to go for nothing. Second down and 10 now, the Wildcat defense on the field. They hand the ball straight ahead up the middle, and the Cats are in the backfield. And the running back's going nowhere. As that time, Caleb Tressler came in there and made the tackle.
Yeah, Caleb Tressler from that nose guard spot. Not your typical size for a nose guard down there, but getting the job done. He and Spurlock, man, go, go, go. Big motors down there for smaller guys. Do a great job for Coach Brock Canada's defense.
Third down play, third down and 12. Quarterback drops straight back to throw. He's under heavy pressure. He's going to have to scramble out, and he fires one across the middle, and he might have been past the line of scrimmage. It's incomplete either way. It'll be fourth down.
Whether he was fast or not, I'll tell you what, Canelo Rollins, oh, my goodness, Bert's going to need an ice bath after this game.
Got a lot of answers coming in on the text line. Remember, it's the very first correct answer that's going to win those tickets. I'll check the text in just a moment after our next time out and give you the winner. Reminder on the question I asked, it was regular season game, not preseason. Not preseason. Fourth down, coming up here. They're going to punt it away. Timeout on the field, 7:41 to go. Jackie, let me go to the text line. Keep the folks entertained for just a moment while I figure out who our winner is here.
I knew the answer, Mike.
I know you did.
Because I looked up the question.
I've got the very first person here that got it right, but I'm going to have to find out who they are because I do not have them in my phone. Oh, yes, I do. Look at that. Interesting. All right. Got a lot of guys that got the question right, and some people that got it wrong, which is why I gave you the context clue a moment ago. But in just a moment, I'll announce that after this punt. That was a good question, Jack. You did a good job.
Thanks to our friend John Mendez.
Yeah, I have to give John credit as well, because John actually came up with the question. You actually had to do
it. Heads up, cheerleaders, heads up. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that was a shank of a lifetime.
No, the punter gets the spit into it right here shy of midfield, and it's going to go out of bounds on the Wildcat sideline. We'll get pretty good field position here after the punt. Well, let me just go ahead and break it.
That's not even caught. That's where it hit out of bounds out and it hit a fist over here. Yikes.
Well, let's break the suspense, Jackie, and give the answer here. The first team that the Jaguars played in the regular season back in 1995 was the Houston Oilers. A lot of people will go back and remember the Oilers when they played. They had Warren Moon as a quarterback at one time. Earl Campbell was a great Houston Oiler that you'll remember. But later on, Jackie, the Houston Oilers moved and changed their name. What did they become? The Tennessee Titans. That a boy, Jackie. Jackie is 1 for 1 on my trivia to Jackie. So, anyway, if you texted in and had the correct answer, Houston Oilers, you were right. However, I said only the first one that got it in and got it right was going to be the winner, and the first one that did was a friend of mine from the old days, Trevor Nelson. Trevor Nelson is our trivia winner. So, Trevor, if you're listening in, you had the fast finger tonight, and you got the Houston Oilers. You were correct, and you will be going to that Jacksonville-Denver Broncos game courtesy of my friend Tim Hughes at American Recycling. Thanks, everyone, for playing. And if I had more tickets to give away, I would, because I got a ton of texts coming in here. But many right answers. All you guys that said Carolina Panthers, you were right technically because they played in the Hall of Fame game that year against another expansion team, which would have been the Carolina Panthers, but that was not a regular season game. J-Maud Ruiz is going to take the carry here on third down and go around the right end. And he's not going to get the first down, so it's going to be 4th down and 3. Jackie, are we going to punt again?
Yeah, we're going to have to punt again here in our own territory. And, again, it's amazing at any level of football, but we talk about this year in and year out, in high school and college especially, how a play here or there can really turn the momentum of a game. And the Wildcats had a touchdown call back. And Jamil Jones is going to boom this punt.
Fair catch called for back there on the punt, back at the 23-yard line, so that's where Ponte Vedra will put the ball in play. Man, Jack has got a lot of folks listening in tonight, a lot of folks trying to win those tickets, and we had a lot of good answers. And can't give away more than one set, though. That's all I've got. But I appreciate everybody texting in those answers.
Hey, listen, I'll tell you this. There's been some years there in the last decade or so that we probably could have got a bunch more tickets. They were practically giving them away down there.
Yeah, you got that right. But I'm feeling like with Trevor Lawrence coming to town and the team, anyway,
should be packed. Maybe a little pride back in Jacksonville.
All right, let's get back to the football game. Congratulations to Trevor Nelson, and thanks again to Tim Hughes for giving away those tickets. And who knows, maybe we'll have another opportunity later this year to give away some others. So 1st down and 10 for Ponte Vedra. They have the football at the 23-yard line, trailing the Wildcats 20-0. Snap back to the quarterback, Burke. He's going to run it left side, and the Wildcats again, in the middle of that defense, make a big tackle after a gain of about 3.
I mean, in this Wildcat defense, they're not just making tackles, Mike. They are bringing the wood tonight. My goodness, that's on Toby Kinghorn with a huge hit.
2nd down, call it 7. Burke in the shotgun now. 3 receivers split to the right. They're going to continue to run the football straight ahead, and this time the running back's going to pound his way out near the 35-yard line, and that's something Ponte Vedra hasn't done a lot tonight, which is the 1st down.
Yeah, 1st down, right up the gut. That time for Ponte Vedra. So what you don't want to see is kind of what we talked about one of the pregame. Got to give his defense a break, get some offense going again so that guys can rest.
1st down play, Burke in the shotgun. Fires one to the right side. He's got a receiver over here and a catch made on the sideline. Not a long game, but a long throw that time. Burke was throwing it out here to the right sideline. Picks up about 6 on the completion. Trivia fun, isn't it, Jackie? Trivia gets all these guys excited. Got all these texts on my phone now that I'll have to respond to it sometime. I appreciate everyone trying to win those tickets, and I tell you, Trevor was fast. 2nd down play, they're going to run the football straight ahead across the 40-yard line to the 42. Bring up a 3rd down for Ponte Vedra. Ponte Vedra has not scored tonight. They've had one time they've been in Wildcat territory, but they've turned the football over 3 times. Wildcats with 2 interceptions and 1 fumble recovery, and they lead 20-0. 3rd down play, 3rd down and 3 now for the Sharks. Quarterback Burke takes it, rolls to his left. Orlando Holland got it.
Yeah.
A huge play from Orlando Holland. He just beat his man, and he got Burke in the backfield, and Burke's shaking up on the play.
Oh, Orlando Holland just with a straight speed rush that time. And we've talked about how fast he is off the edge, and Burke didn't have a chance.
Official timeout on the field as Burke is being tended to. 4:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're going to take a timeout here. A 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Hi, this is Larry Berkins of Berkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Berkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Berkins at Berkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BerkinsChevy.com.
Did you know that walking just 10,000 steps a day helps keep you healthy? And it's easy. 20 minutes of grocery shopping is 1,600 steps. Daily housework is 270. Taking a half-hour walk during lunch, around 4,000 steps. You can see how this adds up. 10,000 steps will find you a healthy weight and even reduce your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Feeling healthier starts with the first step. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
For over 50 years, dependable heating and air conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for dependable heating and air conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's dependable heating and air conditioning, 259-6546.
Well, Burke was able to get off the field there, so hopefully he'll be okay, as the Ponte Vedra quarterback took a nasty hit from Orlando Holland as he got in there for the big sack. I was just about to think it might have been third down territory, but after that huge sack by Orlando Holland, they were way back. So it made it a 4th down and 13. It went from 4th and 3 to 4th and 13 with that 10-yard loss from the sack. What a play from Orlando Holland.
Just so fast off the edge, Mike. And that time before Burke could even think about getting rid of the football, Orlando Holland was bearing down on him and able to get those big paws on him to bring him down.
I want to thank all these guys that kicked it in trying to win tonight. My buddy Todd Herndon trying to win. John Staples trying to win. Brent Hartley, you were second. Jared Lee, you were third. You guys had a chance, but Trevor Nelson pulled out the tickets. And this is the last time I'll talk about that. Got a lot of numbers here, but I have no idea who the people were. I would say your name. 1st down and 10. Wildcats with the football. We're going to throw one out to the right side. A catch is made over there by Ronnie Ellis. But it's going to be fumble picked up by one of the Wildcats, and he's running down the sidelines. And he's going to get way down deep in the territory. Ronnie Ellis went up and made the catch on the play. Fumbled the football, and he got it. Well, without that, Ronnie Ellis held on to it. But it looked, from where I was, it looked like he lost it, Jackie.
The great catch is he got hit as soon as he caught the football, but was able to hang on and spin away out of a couple tackles there and pick up big yardage.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the first catch Ellis has this year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Ronnie Ellis with the catch. Now we're going to run one with Jamarian Baker running to the right side. And Baker's going to get a couple of yards before he's upended over there. A huge gain from Ronnie Ellis on that pass play running to the right side. And I don't know how he wasn't tackled, Jackie.
No, I thought that play was blown up from get-go. Like I said, he got hit as soon as his hands got on the football, and they held on to him. And it looked like Ponte Vedra was going to corral him, bring him down for a loss, and he was able to spin out, and down the sidelines he went.
Wildcats 2nd and 8 from the 18 of Ponte Vedra. We get it over there to J-Mod Ruiz, a little quick hitter. And Ruiz is going to try to get upfield, and he's going to get tackled right away. It'll be 3rd down. Call it 3rd and 8 here, Jackie. The Wildcats need to dial up a big play. 2:51 to go, 3rd quarter, 20-0. The Wildcats on top. 3rd down, call it 8. Noah Ray in the shotgun. Looks to fire one out here. He's got Blake Mays. Catch is made right away. And Blake's going to get tackled. It'll be 4th down. And I think he was just setting up a field goal, Jeffrey. What do you think?
Maybe. I don't know that I'd throw it to my kicker. Don't want to risk him getting hurt.
Well, I don't think maybe they are going to kick it. Blake gets the tee, so 4th down now. The Wildcats will attempt not an extra point. They'll attempt a field goal. The ball will be placed on the 20-yard line, so this will be a 30-yard attempt from the left hash. Blake Mays, the guy who just caught the pass, was back there to kick it. Snap is back. It's a good one. Mays has the kick on the way, and he missed it left. Just saw it. He kicked it good. He hit it good, and it would have been good from 40 or 45 yards. He just kind of pulled it like your forearm.
The patent that Coach Mays stared at as he comes off the field.
Wildcats miss an opportunity here with the missed field goal, 1:57. And Ponte Vedra will take over at the 20-yard line, 1st and 10 going the other way. But the Wildcats still with a big 20-0 lead here in this ball game as we wind down toward the end of the third quarter.
Top 2 disappointing looks in your life. Number 1 from your dad, number 2 from your head coach. When your dad's your head coach, I can't imagine what that look feels like for Blake Mays.
And that's a double whammy.
No doubt.
A double whammy. 1st and 10, Ponte Vedra. The quarterback, Burke, fakes the handoff, and he's going to get tackled in the backfield. I'm going to check this quarterback number. I said Burke, but he was injured on that last play. Is this a new quarterback, Jackie?
Yeah, it should seem like it. Looks like it, but I can't see the numbers that far.
How old are you?
Need my reading glasses.
It definitely is a new quarterback in the game for Ponte Vedra. It looks like, I don't want to guess. 2nd down and 13. They're going to hand the ball straight ahead. Wildcat defense is going to make the tackle right around the 20-yard line. They'll bring up a 3rd down and about 9. Wildcats have had Ponte Vedra. This is the key to winning defense, Jackie. They've had them in 3rd and long situations all night long.
Yeah, I mean, I would be hard to say that Ponte Vedra's picked up 3 or 4 first downs all night.
3rd down play, 3rd down. They're going to run the football straight ahead again, and he's going to get out across the 23 to the 24-yard line, but nowhere near the yardage needed for a first down. So Ponte Vedra will have to punt it away again. And yeah, you bringing that up reminds me of the fact that Justin Thomas, our longtime statistician, not with us again this year. He moved to Tennessee in the offseason, so we wish Justin well, but, man, there's times we need those stats. And I haven't had anybody volunteer to be our 2021 stat guy.
The only thing I can think are people who are updating their resumes, and it hasn't got them into it yet.
Oh, snap back to the punter is on the ground, and he's going to try to run with it, and Toby Kinghorn makes the pay. Toby Kinghorn tackles the punter back inside the 10-yard line, and the Wildcats are going to get the ball in great field position.
Not something you've seen there. I just rolled it back there to him, gave the punter a ground ball, and Toby Kinghorn able to get back there and corral the punter up. And the Wildcats, definitely the best starting field position they've had.
Not enough if you're the punter and you see a low snap coming that you can't handle, and then you look up and number 3's coming.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Kinghorn guys. Those Kinghorn guys are tough. I saw Toby's daddy, Sean Kinghorn, here tonight. He was a tough Wildcat football player back in the 90s.
Toby just looks mean, man.
First down play, the Wildcats going to run it. Looked like Jamarian Baker trying to run the ball off left tackle that time. Ponte Vedra says they have the football, but they say it was down. Wildcats were in a 1st and goal situation, so now it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 6-yard line after that play by Toby Kinghorn gave us the ball with great field position. And that's going to end the third quarter, Jackie. When we come back, we'll have 2nd and goal from around the 6-yard line. We'll take a 30-second timeout here to end the third quarter, and we'll be back with more Wildcat football right here on WFBB.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
And we welcome you back here to Ponte Vedra Beach High School. One more quarter left in the books here on the third week of the season for the Wildcats. The Wildcats 1-1 on the season, trying to move to 2 wins and 1 loss on the season against Ponte Vedra. So far, so good. A 20-0 lead for the Wildcats and trying to go in here from the 6. What do you call, Mr. Offensive Coordinator Jackie?
Man, I got to try to get it in one or two's hand. I'll be honest with you. If I'm getting inside the 5-yard line, inside the 10, I'm probably bringing Davion Dean in the game and letting him muscle his way for a touchdown.
2nd and goal, going to give the ball to Cam Smith, and Cam Smith fights his way inside the 5, still fighting down to the 2. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 2-yard line. The Wildcats going to go quick. They get it lined back up. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Wildcats trying to add to the lead. Handoff straight ahead, Jamarian Baker, and he's going to get turned away at the 1-yard line. And it's going to make it 4th and goal. It looked like, Jackie, for a moment he was going to cruise in, but he got a linebacker, came up and hit him at the 1. 4th and goal. 4th and goal from the 1. The Wildcats will go for it. Noah Ray gives it to Cam Smith, and he's hit right at the goal line, and they're going to say he's down at the 1. No signal from the officials. The Wildcats are saying touchdown. But they're going to turn us over, Jack, at the 1-yard line. Goal line stand for the Ponte Vedra Shark defense, and that gives the crowd something to cheer about.
Yeah, they're looking for anything right now. Grasping for straws at anything to cheer about. But
well, they cheered the band really loudly at halftime. And I'm not making fun. I'm saying they were definitely excited to see the band on the field.
Well, when you football team hasn't given you anything to cheer about all night, you got to find a silver lining.
Nothing wrong with that. 1st down from the 1-yard line. Quarterback takes the snap. They try to run it out of the end zone, and they do. They get across the 5 to the 6-yard line. A 5-yard carry on 1st down gives them a little bit of breathing room back there at the goal line.
Oh, my goodness, man. The only problem with those stands like that at the goal line is that's kind of just a pride thing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
You got to figure out a way to get in.
Wildcats wanted to punch it in, couldn't quite do it. Now the Sharks are going to run it out near the 10-yard line here on the 2nd down play, and they're going to say he got enough for the 1st down as he gets it out to the 11-yard line. 1st down for the Sharks. They got a long way to go, though, if they want to get into the end zone. They trail the Wildcats 20-0 here on their home field. Snap back to the quarterback, handoff straight ahead. They're content to just run the football. The quarterback, Burke, played so long in this football game, but he gives way to junior number 3, which is Nathan Bunkowski, the quarterback who's taken over for Burke.
And down 3 touchdowns there, not a position you want to bring in a new quarterback.
Bunkowski in the shotgun here. Finally got a good look at his number 3 for the Sharks. 2nd down and 8. And a mix-up in the backfield. Bunkowski's going to try to run it to the right side, and he's going to get tackled right around the 15-yard line. Picked up about 3 yards maybe on the play. He's going to make it 3rd and 5. Jackie, the Wildcats will get to go back home for a couple of weeks following the night's ball game. Paxson, the Eagles from Paxson coming to Memorial Stadium next Friday, and then a couple of weeks from now, Mandarin going to make the trip out there. The 8A Mustangs.
What are they, 2 or 3 years?
Yeah.
Off a state championship?
Yeah, the guy that's starting quarterback for the Bulldogs this weekend, Carson Beck, was a Mandarin graduate. Old Florida State linebacker went on to play for the Buffalo Bills for years. Sam Cowart was a Mandarin Mustang. I'm sure they've had others. Wildcats stopped the Sharks here on 3rd down to make it a 4th down and 5. The punter on the field, he's going to punt it away from around his 5-yard line, and J. Maud Lewis another chance. Standing back at midfield, inching his way up. Punter gets the foot into the ball, and it's almost blocked. DeHaven Clark had a good run on it and had a chance, and it looks like one of the Wildcats might have touched it down here with Carlos Jefferson, and they're going to say he did. And Ponte Vedra is going to take the football.
That's just a middle mistake. That's just a middle error, and I tell you, I've seen that a few times this year where they're yelling, get away, and those guys, they get vaxxed on it, Mike. You know what I mean? You just get used to hearing it. And then that time it was, we tipped the football, looked like bad punt. And Carlos Jefferson just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Haven Clark had a great rush on the punter from the right edge and almost blocked that punt. And then Carlos Jefferson was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Ponte Vedra takes it 1st and 10. They run the football straight ahead here across the 45, and they'll be pushed back right there as Kaz gets a hold of him and pushes him back after a 2-yard gain. So, yeah, you hate that. That punt took a little sideways bounce coming back, and Jefferson just in the wrong spot. He wasn't trying to touch the football. It just grazed him as they went by, and Ponte Vedra on the spot. They get the turnover. And so they're approaching midfield here, 2nd down and 8. They hand the ball running to the right side. And the running back, Mikey Stevens, is going to get out near midfield. A gain of about 6 on the play. They'll bring up 3rd down and short, 3rd down and call it 4. Maybe 3. 3rd down, a long 3 here.
We get a stop here. The offense should be well rested.
Bunkowski takes the snap. They're going to run it straight ahead again, and this time Stevens is corralled after a gain of, they're going to call it 2, and they're going to say it's close to the 1st down. Nope, they're going to give him the yardage that he needed.
I like how she called it from 15 yards away.
Yeah, that was close, but maybe they're giving them the benefit of the doubt. Sure. 7.5 to go in the football game. Wildcats still on top, 20-0 here on the road against the Sharks of Ponte Vedra. But right now, Ponte Vedra with their best effort of the night coming out from the 1-yard line all the way to the Wildcat 45 now. Bunkowski going to throw one to the right side. He's got a catch made on the far sideline. And they're going to pick up about 5 yards. And the PA announcer has no idea what 81's name is, apparently.
Nah, the PA announcer, I don't know if he's quite sure of anything going on tonight.
2nd down, call it 6. 2nd down and 6. Bunkowski in the shotgun, takes the snap. They're going to run it to the left side, and the tackle is going to be made here from behind by Kaz. A nice tackle as Kaz came and got Stevens from behind. Glad he didn't get the horse collar, but he pulled him down from behind, and it's going to make it 3rd and 9, loss of 3.
Yeah, big play that time by Kaz. Trying to get the outside, Ponte Vedra was, and Kaz just knifed his way through there. And we get a big stop.
3rd and 3 coming up. Bunkowski in the shotgun now. He's got Stevens in the backfield with him. 3rd and 9. Bunkowski rolling to his right, looks to throw. He's got Toby Kinghorn breathing down his neck, and he fires one deep down the field, and it's almost intercepted.
Oh, man, Jamil Jones. Goodness gracious.
That would have been number 3. Toby Kinghorn applying the pressure that time. Bunkowski fired one out to the right side, and Jamil Jones was there to knock it away. Almost came up with the interception. It'll be 4th down.
If David Clark can block this one.
Man, he was close in that one.
They have found something on the right side there.
The punter for Ponte Vedra is going to stand at his own 42-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the football game. And they're going to fake it. They fake it. They snap it to Bunkowski short, and he fires one across the middle, and they've got a big completion here on a fake punt, and they're going to be down inside the Wildcat 20 after the run by Luke Pitt. Luke Pitt, the senior linebacker. They came in there, looked like he lined up in like a tight end slot formation. They snapped it short to Bunkowski, who was the up man, and he threw the pass down there, and Pitts was going to get the 1st down.
Here's what's frustrating, man, is we played safe.
Yeah.
We were playing punt safe. We were basically lined up in a defensive formation. Kind of knew it was coming from where they were at, down 3 scores here with 6 minutes to go in the game, and nobody accounted for the tight end.
6:03 to go in the football game. Mid-quarter timeout here as Ponte Vedra fakes the punt and gets a big 1st down here against the Wildcats. They're still down 3 scores. It's 20-0, but definitely their biggest threat of the night to get one into the end zone here with 6:03 to go. Trevor Nelson, if you're still listening in, congratulations on winning those tickets from American Recycling and Tim Hughes. I'll get with you in the next couple of days to make sure you know how to obtain those tickets, just so you know. And Jackie, if I didn't say that, I know Trevor would be calling me as soon as the game's over. I'm kidding, Trevor. Congratulations on winning those tickets. 6:03 to go here. First down for Ponte Vedra after the fake punt. They've got it just outside the 10-yard line, so they can get a first down inside the 5. They're going to run the football straight ahead. Wildcats are going to stop Stevens again. He's going to pick up a yard to make it second down and 9. And big 73 in there on the defensive line. That's Chase Cruz, one of our big offensive linemen, making the tackle.
Yeah, I tell you what, the defense is pretty good, but you know Coach Kennedy wants this shutout.
Second down play, Bunkowski in the shotgun. They're going to take the handoff. Bunkowski fires one to the end zone, and it's going to be knocked away. Good play by a Wildcat defensive back there. Who is that, Jackie?
Looks like Jamil Jones again from his cornerback spot.
They tried to fake the Jaguar. I've got Jaguars on the brain, but they tried to fake the inside handoff that time. A little trickeration, and Bunkowski rolled to his right and fired it to the end zone. And a good play by one of the Wildcats, probably Jamil Jones. He's done everything else on defense tonight. Third down and 9. Bunkowski now, empty backfield. He's going to run it. He's going to run it straight ahead, and Bunkowski's going to be hit around the 5-yard line, and he's going to be tackled right there. It's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, they can get a first down inside the 2-yard line, but this is going to be 4th and 3.
4th and 3. Can his defense get a huge stop of their own for Baker County? Like I said, they played well all night. You'd hate to see them give up points here. Dig deep, boys.
Fourth down play. Bunkowski in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Bunkowski calls for the ball. He's going to throw it to the end zone, and he's got a catch made over there near the 1. And it's going to be a first down, I believe, Jackie, but not a touchdown.
Going to be fun.
He found an outlet receiver. Bunkowski rolled to his right. And they're going to measure, actually. I thought he had the first down, but they're going to bring the chains out to measure. I don't know.
She's not going to measure, I can assure you.
She said first down.
The White Hat is not playing around with the first down.
So, at the 2-yard line, Ponte Vedra gets the first down. We had a chance to turn them away there on 4th and 3 and almost did, but they get the first down. They keep the drive going. First and goal from the Wildcat 2. Bunkowski takes the snap. They're going to run it straight ahead, and the Wildcats stuff the running back.
Oh, come on.
They call it a foul.
Oh, my gosh. That's bad. No, that's bad, man.
Somehow or another, they said he got the ball across the plane, but either way, a 99-yard drive for Ponte Vedra. The last thing you would have expected tonight. They stopped us at the 1-yard line on the goal line stand a few minutes ago, and they go 99 yards, Jack. No, I'm sorry. That was after the punt. Yeah. They had the punt back. So combined,
they got a few more plays to do it in.
They're going to attempt the extra point here with the kicker on the field to make it a 20-7 game. Kicker with plenty of leg. He kicked the touchback earlier in the game, and he throws the extra point right down the middle. Haven't seen him a lot tonight, though, because they haven't put the ball in the end zone until now. They do score now, 20-7, and I would imagine an onside kick upcoming.
I hadn't seen him much because they haven't been on our side of the 50 very often tonight.
No, and it's amazing. This is another one of those cases of very similar to the way that we played against Bradford County, Jackie, where we had so many opportunities offensively to really put the game away. I mean, this game has never been in question tonight. The Wildcats have dominated from the opening kickoff, but here you sit with 4 minutes to go, a 2-touchdown lead, and then with a chance to get an onside kick here and try to cut into it.
Yeah. Again, that's the frustrating thing with this Wildcat team. And you said it, Bradford County was the same way. You've been in control of the game.
Yeah.
You got to learn to start putting them away.
That's right.
Yeah, those silly penalties here, a drop pass here. I mean, there's opportunities to really blow these games out of the water, and you're not taking advantage of them.
Not taking advantage is right. And now the left-footed kicker for Ponte Vedra are going to try an onside kick here. The Wildcats all coming up. And it's going to be taken by the Cats right over there at midfield. So the Cats easily jump on that onside kick. Not a lot of drama there. The Cats will take it 1st and 10.
1st and 10, 4:19 left to go in the ball game. Cats up 20-7, so you're still sitting here with a comfortable lead. But I can assure you that Ponte Vedra is probably going to bring the house in these next 3 downs, trying to get the ball back or get a stop. So the offensive line, these running backs really going to have their hands full trying to pick up yardage.
Once again, I want to thank everybody who's listened in tonight to the Wildcats on the road here at Ponte Vedra. It's been a fun one. Thanks to all the sponsors for making it possible. Thanks to my man John Meadows back at Glen Baptist Church. 1st down and 10 for the Cats. Going to run the football straight ahead. Look like Cam Smith with the carry. Maybe a yard, maybe 2. Not much.
Not much doing here. And like we talked about, Ponte Vedra is going to pin their ears back here. Cats trying to burn clock.
And Ponte Vedra says, well, let's take a timeout. 3:59 to go in the football game. Cats on top 20-7. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Since 1981, Higginbotham's Towing and Recovery has been serving the community of Baker County, providing safe and reliable towing needs. If you need a car...
4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the football game. The Wildcats of Baker County have traveled to Ponte Vedra trying to finish it off here. A 20-7 lead. 2nd down and 8 from midfield. Noah Ray in the shotgun. He has 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, 1 back in the backfield. That's Jamari and Baker in the backfield along with Ray. Send a man in motion here. 2nd down play. They give it to Baker. And Baker's bottled up around the 48-yard line and not going farther than that. Ponte Vedra trying to say they got the football there, and the referees, I believe, said he was down. And they do. They call it down. Ponte Vedra fans not happy about. 3rd down play coming up for the Cats. 3rd down. That was no gain on the play. And now another timeout here. This is the first time, Jackie, that the Ponte Vedra crowd has been a factor in tonight's game.
Yeah.
They waited till the 4th quarter. And now they call another timeout to stop the clock. I mean, it seems like hardly any time has run off the clock here since the Cats have had the football.
And I would actually put a little more time on the clock. The previous play started at 4:15, and then they let it run down before the referee blew the whistle to about 3:55. Well, I looked back up, and it was 4:10 on the clock.
Yeah, now 4 minutes.
Now 4 minutes. So I'm not sure. I would assume that the clock keeper is wearing Carolina blues.
You never know what you're going to get with high school football, I'll tell you that.
I can tell you this, and you know this, and anybody listening in, and everybody sitting in these Wildcat stands know this. When you come to an area like this, they don't want to see little old Podunk Baker County come in here and beat your boys down like they have tonight.
No,
it's a deep down.
No, and yeah, like I said, I mean, the score is 20-7, but the Wildcats should be ahead more like 35 or 40-7.
Yeah.
You know. But here we are. 20-7, Wildcats with a 3rd and 8. 4 minutes on the clock, trying to run it out and get out of here with the win. Miller Ray goes to the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right side. Ray's going to take the snap and roll to his right. Looks to fire one down the middle. He's got a man. J-Mod Lewis makes the catch, and he's got the first down at the Ponte Vedra 40-yard line. A nice play that time. The Wildcats drew up. J-Mod went down, turned around, passed the first down marker, made the catch, and was tackled right away.
Yeah, good play that time. Good throw by Noah Ray. Good catch by J-Mod Lewis to pick up a huge first down, and this clock just continues to run.
And with the first down, the Cats should be able to run some clock now. Ray takes the snap, gives it to Cam Smith running left. Cam Smith free down the 35-30. Cam Smith down the sideline and finally gets pushed out of bounds after a first down carry all the way down inside the 25 of Ponte Vedra. Good play that time on just a little soft sweep.
I like to see us go fast and run tempo, but on that last play, the clock was running. I would have liked to have seen us take it a little deeper into the play clock as we snapped it with 25 seconds left.
Well, I think Ponte Vedra has used at least 2 timeouts on this possession so far. So first down play here, Cam Smith's going to run to the right side, and he's going to get hit right at the 20. So not much of a gain that time, if any, but the clock will run. Second down and 10. This is one of those times of the game where your offense is on the field. You're in scoring position, but we'd be content, really, to just kind of run it out.
Yeah, I have no sense in getting in any hurry here. 3 minutes, ain't counting now. Inside 3 minutes, left in the ball game. Wildcats up 20-7. And like you said, Ponte Vedra's already used 2 timeouts.
Second down and 10 now. 2:50 to go in the ball game. We send J-Mod Lewis in motion. Going to give the ball to Baker. Baker's got it down to the 15. Baker's going to go to the inside. Baker, 20-yard touchdown run, and the Wildcats have extended the lead to 26-7 on a touchdown run for Jamarian Baker, his third of the night.
Great run that time by Jamarian Baker. Good job by the guys up front again, just opening up running lanes, and Jamarian Baker planting that foot and getting into the end zone, breaking a few tackles along the way.
And that's going to send some Ponte Vedra folks to the Dairy Queen for some ice cream as they're hitting the exits over there on the far sideline.
They don't need ice cream over here, Mike. This is gelato.
My bad. 2:40 to go in the game. Blake Mays on to attempt the extra point for the Cats. Noah Ray is the holder. The snap is back. Ray's got it down, and it's going to be blocked. And the head referee tried to catch it. What was she doing?
Got to be quicker than that.
Oh, so Blake Mays tonight 2 for 4 on extra points. So that one gets blocked. It's 26-7 Wildcats. And we'll take our timeout here so that we can end this thing up and get out of here at the end of the game. So we'll take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football.
Stay home. 2 words that everyone's saying these days. At Hometown Home Health, you can receive nursing and therapy services in the comfort of your own home. These services are covered by Medicare as well as most major insurance companies. Hometown Home Health has a true commitment to their community and is the only home health agency located in our hometown. It's your choice, so choose Hometown Home Health. Maddie and Kristen say, go Wildcats. Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
And we welcome you back here. Mike Cruz, Jackie Baker bringing you home here on the 2021 Baker County Wildcat schedule. Ponte Vedra returned the kickoff out to around the 35-yard line, and then they tacked on a 15-yard penalty here against the Cats. It's going to set them up at the 48-yard line. But the Cats extended the lead 26-7 a moment ago behind the 20-yard touchdown run for Jamarian Baker. Ponte Vedra hands the football up at the middle, and Tressler meets the running back in the hole and just brings him down along with Camilo Rollins.
Oh, my goodness. I tell you what, these Ponte Vedra players, they're going to have to go to use Mom and Dad's spa membership tomorrow. Get the full rub down because these Baker County boys have been laying it to them.
Second down play, second down and 10. No gain on the previous play. 2 minutes to go from Ponte Vedra. Wildcats 26, the Sharks 7. Snap back to the quarterback. They've changed quarterbacks again, and they're going to run the football straight ahead to Mikey Stevens. This time, number 15, Bryce Frick. He's another sophomore quarterback on this Ponte Vedra team. He's checked into the game, number 15. Third down and 2 now.
3rd and 2, and the clock running. Just surprising. I felt like going into halftime that Ponte Vedra had an opportunity maybe to try to score, you know.
Yeah.
And they elected to just run it up the middle and run the clock out.
3rd down and 2 now. Frick hands the football off up the middle, and the running back's going to get the first down, and he's going to get down around the 40-yard line. Make it a first down and 10. Ronnie Ellis, Carlos Jefferson, Orlando Holland, some of the Wildcats over there on defense. But after that play and the clock starts again, we're going to be under a minute to go. Jackie reminds Wildcat fans will be back at home next Friday night, 7 o'clock against Paxton at home. And for all you folks listening in, there will not be a Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning Coaches Show this coming Monday. We'll take Monday off, and we'll rejoin the Coaches Show next Monday following the game. So, John, just letting you know that, too. No Coaches Show this coming Monday. Handoff up the middle, met at the line of scrimmage again. Caleb Tressler with the big hit.
Caleb Tressler, just a high-energy guy down there in the middle, making things happen here at the end of the game.
Number 35, Caleb Tressler, coming in there and just laying a big stick to the running back. And that might be getting close to the last play of the game. 20 seconds and counting. Ponte Vedra wants to run another play. Second down, 15. And the Wildcats are going to get the win here tonight. Jackie, 26-7 on the road. They're just going to let the clock run out here. Ponte Vedra going back to their sideline. That's the ball game. Wildcats 26. Ponte Vedra 7. Congratulations to Trevor Nelson, the winner of tonight's American Recycling Jaguar ticket giveaway. Congratulations, Trevor. I'll get with you the next couple of days about those tickets. And thanks to Tim Hughes over at American Recycling for making that happen. And thanks to all the sponsors that each and every week make it possible for you to hear Wildcat football right here on 97.5 WFBB. And thanks to John Meadows back at Glen Baptist for keeping us on the air here tonight. Jackie, your final thoughts on tonight's ball game?
The defense did exactly what they needed to do, what they've done week in and week out. Get out here, and they should have pitched a shutout, gave up one late after a muff punt return, but the offense looked much better at times, Mike. You can tell they really harped on some things this week in practice, and those guys really look like it's coming on now. It's starting to all make sense and starting to click better for them. And if they can continue to get better week in and week out, this Wildcat team is going to be a force to be reckoned with again this season.
Wildcats moved to 2 wins and 1 loss on the season. This is a win on the road against 7A Ponte Vedra High School here from Ponte Vedra, Florida. So good win for the Wildcats. Congratulations to Coach Mays and the team. And the next time that we'll be on the air will be 6:50 next Friday from Memorial Stadium as the Wildcats will take on the Paxton Eagles for our first district contest of the year. Of course, if we're able to win the district championship, then we won't have any doubt about going to the playoffs this year. So next week is the first step toward doing that as we'll host Paxton at home in the first district contest. Look forward to talking to you all next week. Congratulations to the Wildcats tonight. And from Jackie Baker and myself, we say good night, everybody. We'll talk to you next week.
This is 97.5